We play and call it work.
Hey there guys, as an added bonus, you can click on the link below and go to Anvil 8's website. If you're going to go purchase Aetherium, if you like the game and you're a MiniWarGamer, you can put in the promo code MiniWar12 and that'll get you a 15% discount. All you have to do is click on the link below and the code will be there as well. Hey there Wargamers, and welcome to Game 3 of Aetherium. I'm here with Janene. Now, you guys probably aren't familiar with her physically, like the face, right? It's the voice and the hands. She does the how-to videos in addition with the Chris's quick tips. So the advanced painting tutorials you see on MiniWarGaming, that's Janene.
It's me.
She's up here from Utah. She came here, today's Wednesday. She's heading back on Saturday, and she's just coming by to see the offices because she hasn't been here before.
Nope.
And we figured, well, why not get her in a game of Aetherium? I asked, she was interested, so
yeah, I'm excited.
I just want to get anyone who is interested in playing in on the game. And well, I'm playing, I can't remember the Rezx, R-E-Z-X, or is it R-E-X-Z? Rezx. That's
yes.
what I'm playing. Anyways, Janene is playing the Axiom. It's a faction I'm familiar with, so I figured give her something I'm familiar with so I can help her out a little bit. But in fact, she's actually using 3 new models that I'm not used to. So she's using the Omni program. Oh, it's the Guardian. What is he called there? The pacifier. And the new avatar, who is Commander Isaac Spider. I guess I can go into detail this later, but I figured I'd let you guys know because you've already seen the Axiom 3 times. So, and we have long shot as the function. We've already set up the board. We've already set up the pylons. We haven't deployed yet. I'm going to show you the new cards and what they do, and tell you the operation and the objective, and we'll get right to it. All right, we got Jafar Nemo, my avatar. I'm going to show him off. Front side of the card. Back side of the card. I don't know if you guys actually take the time to read these, but it's a lot easier than me explaining. The Dive Master and his Novel of Rules. I'll be using the Omni program Leviathan. It's come to my realization these guys only have 3 health each. Moving over to the Axiom, I'll show you the 3 new models we're running. So just to keep you guys up to date, this is Commander Isaac Spider. The Omni program, the Pacifier. Long shot. This is the quantum noise map with all the schemas down already on it. So this one comes with 1 large, 2 mediums, 4 smalls. We've already got the pylons down. This will be the Rezx controlled one. This will be an Axiom one, another Axiom one. The 4th one will be Rezx, and then this node is neutral. The objective here is, well, this is an advanced operation digital download. The idea here is that there's a cache, a secret cache, and it's stored within this node. And to get that, you have to have a model, go adjacent to it, and then on its next activation, literally do nothing. No EXEs, no movement, no attacking, no overclocking, nothing. You can't do a thing. It can't even change its facing, and then it can download the cache to itself. And all it has to do is hold that cache to the end of the game, or if it wants extra points, you get that cache to one of the friendly controlled pylons, spend 3 CS, and get on out of the server. So if you can pull that off, that's worth 7 victory points. Otherwise, for every function, if you can kill both of your opponent's functions, you get 3. If one of your functions stays alive, you get 3. And each node and pylon you control is worth 1. Whoever has the most victory points at the end of the game wins the game. One thing I forgot to mention for their primary objective, it's worth 7 points if you can grab the cache and get off the map. If you only grab it and you don't leave, it's worth 5 at the end. If the model, the program carrying the cache is deleted, the cache is dropped on the tile it was occupying, and anyone else is able to pick it up, will walk adjacent to it, spend 2 CS and pick it up. The other thing to mention is subroutine inferior, or subroutines are inferior. They are not allowed to download anything, so it's only functions and avatars that can download from the node. And that should be it. I won the roll-offs for the schemas, the nodes, the deployment essentially. So I'm going to deploy my entire collective now, and then Janene's going to do the exact same thing, and we'll begin from there. For my deployment, I put my segmented squad of Kraken, the Black Bonnets. Over here, we got the Diver, the Leviathan, and Jafar Nemo. We have the Axiom deployment. We have Spider, the Pacifier, the Praetorians, and Alpha and Omega all near this pylon. Now this guy's got forward deployment, which allows him to deploy on any neutral node or pylon, as well as his own. but he has no uplink. He's not allowed to capture. But that doesn't say you can't take the the scheme, right? The cash. So that's kind of scary. Got to deal with him. I'm gonna go ahead and calculate RAM. I get 3 from Jafar, and I have 2 pylons, so I'm at 5. One quick swap, we just put him there because line of sight is a little wonky in this game. I just let Janene know that I can see down this line here, so he's happier there. He can't be shot. That changes up my plan. I've organized my program activation deck, and we're going to start with the Rezx, and I'm going to start with the Dive Master, the function. So right away I'm going to spend RAM. So I'm going to go 1, 2, should be good. 2 is good enough. Putting me down to 3. So he's gonna move. He counts open tiles as resistors, so it's 2. And then he's gonna enter quantum noise. 3. He treats quantum noise as open, and he can see through it. He starts discharged with a capacitor, and the second he was about to take quantum noise damage, instead of taking it, he becomes charged, and he's got this. He's just charged with quantum energy. So that's 3, and we'll go 4, and then that'd be 5, 6. We'll stay here. Actually, no, we might as well go here and attack your back. No. Attacking, we need a switch, chip, and a short. So we got switch. Boy, do we have switches. Okay, we got 4 switches and 1 disruption. It's gonna be 3 damage for 1 switch, and I got the disruption, which is quantum discharge. If the quantum capacitor is charged, it may be discharged. If discharged in this way, after damage is applied, the target model suffers quantum break damage. And what quantum break damage is this. So essentially roll on this little chart here and consult it. If I roll a disruption, I increase the damage by 1, and there's no token to remove. So it's gonna be 3 damage plus the chip. And Longshot safeguard is after he takes damage, he can shift 2 squares if he wants to. That is now discharged. Play is passing over to the Axiom, and Janene, what are you flipping over first? Oh, the pacifier.
The pacifier.
All right. I have to calculate RAM for Janene, so you get RAM 2 right off the bat for your avatar. And then 2 pylons. So you'll be at 4. It's weird, I haven't seen a RAM 2 commander yet. So moving him up with 2, so he's got 5 CS, so we're using 2 of it now.
2.
You can use crowd control on the pacifier.
So we're gonna target this guy, since he's within 2 squares. And then I can materialize up to 2 other enemies within 2 squares of this model.
Ooh.
So.
Pretty much all of my Krakens.
Well, and I can also get this guy. All right, never mind. I'm moving the Krakens.
Moving them up? All right.
Yeah.
So you're materializing them. I think they have to be adjacent to this guy, right?
They have to be adjacent to him.
Okay.
And then we'll bring this guy. Sure. Why not?
All right, we're looking for a big slam time. The Judgment Gavel. So we're looking for 2 switches and a chip. So we have a chip, 2 chips, and a switch. We also have 2 disruptions, yes, which kicks off your effect of...
the Shockwave Slam.
Shockwave Slam. All right.
So I'm going to do 6 damage.
So that is, that guy's dead.
And then my 2 is going to do 1 damage.
To everything within 2?
Everything within 2. And all linked programs take an additional point of damage.
So that's all of them taking 1 damage. I have to place a quantum break token as our safeguard in the square it was destroyed in, and I shifted 1 tile, so I'm gonna just put it underneath you. Oh geez. There we go, that's what I want to do. Bam, you're on quantum break now, and then you have to roll for the damage.
Oh no!
I think that's just 1 damage. That is 1 damage. Oh, but I rolled the disruption, so it's 1 more damage, and I remove the token. So you take 2 damage, and the token's gone. Well, that was pointless. And that's a dead Kraken. So on to the Rezx. Next activation. Oh yes, it was the Black Bonnets. That is highly unfortunate. All line of sight is blocked to this the pacifier with my stupid Krakens, and there's nothing I can really do about that. Well, there's definitely no shots, so it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's gonna turn to face that way. No, he's gonna turn to face that way. This guy over here is gonna do something similar. Turn to face that way. And 1, 2, 3, 4. My play is done. Over to Janene and the Axiom. And what is coming up? Praetorians. Okay. Praetorians moving. It's got CS4, I believe.
Yes. We're going to move this guy right here. We'll just move him 1.
Yep.
And
So linked now, going to materialize the rest.
And then we're going to phalanx with them as well.
Makes sense, keep them pretty defensible.
Yep.
Play passes over to Rezx, and we're going to flip over and we're going to play, ooh, the Kraken. Okay. I guess he's just going to move up and attack. He's just going to attack the pacifier. He's looking for 2 chips and a short. So we got chip and a short. We got 2 degrees of success. So it's going to be 2 damage. But then the safeguard on the pacifier is if you roll any symbols that I need to hit, then you reduce the damage by 1 bracket. You do. So it's only 1 damage. But I did roll a short, or 2 disruptions. I only need 1, so it's constrictive. And, alright, it cost plus 2 CS to use evasive maneuvers instead of just 1. So he is now constricted. The second guy's just going to go ahead and do the same thing. 3 attacks. 1 success. I actually don't need chip, so just 1 more damage. And I don't think constriction stacks. I think I'm just gonna move him there, and he's gonna go there. That's it. No, I'm gonna go back some. It'll be like a second wave. There we go. The Axiom now, they get to flip, and it's gonna be the long shot. Long shot.
Now this to move this guy.
So that's 1, 2 because of the evasive maneuver, and then 3, 4. He's gonna turn to face that way.
No, he's gonna turn to face this way.
All right, so definitely have line of sight. It's a little, it looks wonky, but you got it because of that line right there. And okay, 2 switches and a short, or.
Yes, and 3 disruption, which is the important.
Oh, you got 3 disruption, eh?
Da-da. All right, so might want to pause that real quick.
Okay, so it's going to be 3 damage, and you get to choose between, you roll 3 disruptions, which is huge. You get to choose between stun, lag, or interference. So essentially that's can't move, can't attack, or can't spend CS on EXE abilities. So we're choosing stun, so I can't attack. I can still move them, I just can't attack.
And then, can I move again since I still have 1?
Yes.
CS with this guy, so I can move here.
Yep.
And then going to spend 1 ram to move back right here.
So only able to overclock once, having to stay there because the evasive movement would make it cost too much. But still. So stuck there. Still pretty safe, and he can't be attacked by my guy. Stun's good. Stun's really good. Order Rezx. Activation. The Leviathan. CS5 on this guy, so he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I've done a terrible thing. It's impassable. And that's his activation because of that impassable terrain. What does the Axiom got? Oh, Commander Spider. What does Mr. Spider want to do?
He wants to attack this guy.
Yep, you definitely have line of sight measuring down that 1 lane.
But he's only got range 3, so he is actually not in range.
Oh, he's only range 3.
But if he moves 1,
exactly,
he can do it.
So that's 1 to move there, and then you still draw line of sight down this line to this model. So you get that corner and that corner. And let's do some shoots.
All right.
So ranged attack, you're looking for chip, switch, and short. So we got chip and switch, and you got 1 disruption.
Which is what I needed, so that's going to do some damage, and then I'm going to use my disruption, which will let me attack again.
Nice, and that costs 2 CS to do that, or you just get to attack again?
It costs 2 CS.
Okay, so 2 more CS, and so this is going to be how much damage?
It's going to be 2.
So he only had 2 health left, so he's dead. And his safeguard is he puts a quantum break tile down, and he's gonna shift it 1 square. All right, gonna do this quantum break token because, well, that's what you get for killing my space worms, my aether worms. You get quantum break. Oh, I think it does 3 damage. That actually
really hurts.
That's pretty good. I rolled the disruption, so every time I roll disruption is +1 damage, but the token goes away. So we'll go back, and obviously you're not going to spend the 2 CS to do a secondary attack because nothing's in line of sight, nor is it in range because the Omni program is blocking line of sight to that Kraken.
So we're going to use 3 CS to put Supreme Command on this guy.
Okay, he's got 2 CS left.
And then we are going to move him. Now, it's this guy that's constricted, not Spider. So we're just going to move him to right here.
In between both of them? No, that makes sense. More line of sight for more shots. And we're spending RAM to move schemas. That's 1. 2. That's it?
Yep.
Alright, got 1 RAM left. Onto Rezx, and the last one up is my Avatar, Captain Jafar Nemo. First thing he's going to do is Call of the Deep. It's 4 CS. I materialize a friendly program from any friendly controlled scheme, or from any squares adjacent to quantum squares, to any unoccupied squares adjacent to this model. And I can use it on Omni program, so I am definitely going to do that. Boom. I get past that nasty impassable terrain. There we go. I couldn't think of the word. Impassable terrain. So that's 4 CS to do that. He has 2 left. He's got 2 left, so he's just gonna go 1-2, and he's done. Wait, I got 3 RAM. I might as well do some RAM stuff. So I can't move that one, but I can move 1, 2. That's what I want to do. Puts me down to there, and move this one. Oh, it's stuck. 1. No, I like that where it was. It's better there. And we're done there. I'll pass play. Last activation for the Axiom, all the hounds, right? Alpha and Omega. So they start within 3 of each other. That means they have fast.
So
that's 1.
1,
2,
3.
3, good. Yep. You want to change the facing, or is he good?
Yeah.
There we go. And we're gonna take a shot at. You doing it my Avatar or the Leviathan? Taking a shot at the Avatar with the laser eye. You're looking for switch, short, and crash. So we got definitely got target lock. That's where you got double disruption. So that's good enough for target lock. And we have 1 degree of success.
Yes.
So it's gonna be 2 damage, and it'll be on him. But he's got that passive EXE. If they're ever within 3 tiles of each other, they can swap damage between the 2. I'm gonna put the 3 damage on him. We'll put the target lock token on Jafar though, because he is technically target locked. And next we have the other dog.
So 1,
2,
3, 4.
Yep. He's a fast boy. He's going to attack Jafar as well. Attacking Jafar, and again, you're looking for a switch, short, or crash. We got switch. Boy, did we got switch.
All the switch. And
you're going to re-roll. Well, because the target log lets you re-roll any combat die, so pretty much the same outcome. So we have 1 degree of success, and we have 1 disruption. Oh, it would have been 1 extra damage against a wounded target, so it's going to be still 3 damage though, and I'm going to put that on the Leviathan as well. 1 more RAM left for Janene. Moving that there. Recalibrating for Rezx. I've reorganized my PAD, and now we're going to calculate RAM. So I get 3 with Jafar and 2 pylons. So I'm just back up to 5. And we're going to flip my first card. It's going to be the Leviathan. Let's get him in there before he just dies. Forgot to put the 2 lag tokens down. His safeguard is whenever he suffers damage, the model that did so suffers from lag, which is cannot move during their next activation. So during the Leviathan's activation, he's going to spend 1 RAM. Boop, bring that back to where it is because that's pretty important. And he's going to use 2 CS. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, he ignores the elusives. That's just 2 CS. It does put me down to 4 RAM. And you know what? I'm going to spend 1 more RAM to push that away. Put that down to 3. So he's going to attack. I believe that's Alpha, the shooty one. Or is that Omega?
Omega.
That is Omega. I'm going to attack Omega with a melee attack. And I need double chip and a short. So we're going to get a short and a chip. And I got a disruption effect, which means if I'm adjacent to quantum noise square or quantum break square, I get to apply a quantum break damage in addition to my normal damage. So it's going to be base damage of 5.
Ouch.
And then the quantum noise damage is going to be, or the quantum break damage is going to be 3. So 8 damage, actually 9 damage altogether because I rolled the disruption.
Omega.
Got 1 health left. They have 10 health each.
So this guy gets target lock.
Oh, is that what the Omega safeguard is?
Yep.
Safeguard is if Alpha is already adjacent to the attacking model, then I just suffer 1 damage. So I'm at 7 damage taken so far.
Right.
Play passing over to the Axiom.
We're gonna do the hounds before they get chomped by something I don't know.
So the hounds are activating. We've recalibrated up to 1, up to 4 RAM. Let's do something with the dogs. So
Alright.
They're not allowed to move, so we'll take away the lag tokens. They just cannot move this turn. So Alpha attacking first on the Leviathan. And you're looking for, so we got switch, just crash. Okay, so you got 2 degrees of success.
Yes, and I get
Is target
I
lock?
do not get
oh,
target
target
lock.
locks off by 1. All right, so it's just going to
But,
be 3 damage.
Yes.
8 health remaining on the Leviathan.
And then we're going to attack with Alpha and his Jaws of Death.
That's fair. Only 8 health left. So we got 2 degrees of success again.
Which is 4 damage.
4 damage, and he didn't get the disruption to make it 5. But 4 is still good. He's only got 4 health left now.
So.
The safeguard on the Leviathan only makes him immune to disruption effects, which haven't come up yet. He's just taken a whole butt ton of damage so far. Play is then gonna pass over to Rezx, and we're gonna go with the black bonnets, right?
No.
The black bonnets. I'm gonna activate. Well, activating them, and I'm gonna start with this one, and he's gonna take a shot into your long shot. And for Fusilier volunteers, we're gonna say this guy's gonna help out. So he's gonna forego his attack, and he's going to simply, oh, it adds +1 range, +1 damage to this attack. And increases the range on the grape shot, not the disturbance, which is at the disruption effect. Grape shot. Only having help from the one friend, he's taking a shot at the long shot. We're looking for chip, switch, and short. We got switch and chip. So we got 2 degrees of success and it's 3 damage. Actually 4 damage because I had help from one guy. You're gonna shift 2?
I get to shift 2. That's
Yes.
my disruption, which puts me out of sight.
Yep, so he's safe over there.
And he has 1 life left.
Oh, I should have done with the other guy, but what can you do? So the other guy then is gonna move over here. And he's gonna take a shot down the lane, and he's gonna shoot it at, I kinda wanna shoot your leader man, because you can draw a line of sight down that line. I'm just gonna shoot at the stupid robot. It's doing a lot of damage. So I'm looking for chip, chip, short, or crash. So we got chip, and short. Not short. We were looking for switch, chip, or short. So we got 2 degrees of success, and if you roll any of those numbers, you do. So
Haha.
it lowers the damage by 1 bracket, was it?
Yes.
So I'm only doing, what is it, 2 damage? Only 2 damage to the robot. So I'm going to spend 4 CS, and I'm going to say this node is now my node. Because I wanted the node. I'm not actually going to go for the objective yet. I am done activating, so play is going to pass over to the Axiom. I'm going to flip a card and see what we get.
Ta-da! The long shot.
Hey, it's Longshot himself.
He is going to...
Alright, what's Longshot going to do? He's going to do some janky stuff, isn't he?
He is going to try. He's going to use all 5 of his CS
To flip that
to take
Axiom?
this away.
Well, hey, look at that. Remember I said it was my node? I lied.
Alright, and then since he is in a melee range with this guy,
You can spend 2 RAM and do some big time shifts.
Round
Hey, what up?
to switch that over,
Oh no, in my rear.
and then we're gonna shoot.
I hate long shot. Shoot my back, so you get 4 dice, and I don't know what you're looking for. Oh, you got some pretty good. Oh no, you got. Oh, you didn't get 3. You didn't
I
get 3.
didn't get 3. 3's what I
Okay.
needed,
So-
but I did get
2 degrees. You did
2.
get. So it's 3 damage on him.
Yes.
And he's not charged up with quantum power, so nothing's gonna happen with the safeguard. He's just taking 3. All right, long shot's done. I hate long shot. Play passes to Rezx. I'm gonna flip over my next activation, and it is gonna be Captain Jafar Nemo. Jafar's gonna activate. I'm gonna spend 1 RAM, get that a little bit closer, and then we're going to just move 1. Face this way, and we're gonna smack a dog in the head with a big stick. Let's look for a switch, a chip, and a short. So we got a chip, switch, and another chip. So we only need the 2. So it's gonna be 4 damage to El Doggo Bido. And without realizing it, I really wanted to roll the disruption on that one. I didn't, which would have let me rematerialize that dog on any bordering tile. And, you know, the dog is just there. The dog is always there. And now I'm automatically target locked. I hate these dogs. On to the Axiom, next activation. The Praetorians. On to them. 1 move, and then they all rematerialize. They're all happy. They're all surrounding them. They're all friends. They went to school together, actually. And here we are, Praetorians. Are they gonna smack the Leviathan in the face?
Yes, they are.
That doesn't sound pleasant. Okay, so... Alright, here we go. What do you need to hit me?
I need...
Short, a chip, and a crash.
So I got a chip,
And we got
and that's it.
2... Not disturbances. Why do I keep... Disruptions!
Disruption.
Disturbance, why?
Alright, so we got the disruption, but we're not going to use it because it would move him, and we can't move him, but we are going to use our remaining 3 CS.
The Phalanx. Oh, it's so good. Well, my Leviathan's got 2 health left. We're going to flip over. Oh, the Kraken. So one rule I forgot with these, well, I'll try to remember from now. If there's ever 3 or more of them on a schema, that schema cannot be manipulated in any way, shape, or form. But it's fine. I'm going to have these 2 stay where they are. I could put them anywhere else on the field, but this is the scheme where all the action is, and there's no reason for them to simply be anywhere else. So yeah, he's going to attack. Looking for double chip and a short. So we got a chip. And so 1 damage.
Roll.
And then I'll put conscription on you. Oh yeah, you get your safeguard.
Nothing.
Oh hey, I don't even need that. I still 1 damage. Yeah, nice. I'm the best. And conscription just stays on there because I rolled 1 distortion.
3.
I suppose I will push that 1 away because why not? You have to enter the quantum noise. So put my ram down to 2. Alright, your last activation. Well, not your last one. Second last one.
Yes. Is the pacifier.
Oh, hey, what up?
Yeah.
Okay, the pacifier. Well, he's kind of stuck where he is. Not really, he can move backwards, but he's going to attack me.
Yes, he is attacking. Oh, he gets an extra die, right? Because
Supreme Command, you get to roll 4 dice and choose 1. So I guess, or I mean, get rid of 1, not choose 1. So double switch and a chip. So you got 3 degrees of success, but no distortion.
Yes.
So that's 8 damage, right?
Which is fine.
That's 8 damage.
Yeah, 8 damage.
So he's only got 2 health, so he's dead. We're gonna put a quantum break right there, and it's gonna shift 1 square and land on the big nasty evil robot if it wants to stay up this. Oh, there we go. And here's the damage. Oh, I did 1, but it stays there permanently now because I didn't roll the distortion. I'll just leave that there, and then he's gonna move. He's got still 5 CS, right?
Up, so 1, 2, 3.
Hey.
4.
Hey,
friends.
Conscription only. Constriction only comes into play when you have to make an evasive move. But hey, he's immune to evasive moves anyways. So I'm just gonna take that token off. It doesn't even matter. And he's gonna activate an EXE ability. Crowd control, is it?
Yes. So I'm gonna target an enemy model, this guy, and then I get to move 2 enemy models adjacent or within 2 squares of this guy to adjacent squares.
Hey, unoccupied adjacent squares. You know what's unoccupied? The quantum noise is unoccupied.
And it apparently hurts.
Yes. So rolling for him right now, he is dead. And rolling for the other guy, he is dead. So rolling that's an instant, like automatically deleted.
So I did have to use a ram to do that because I had 2 CS left.
And it cost 3?
Cost 3.
Okay. Well, hey. I don't know, I guess it wasn't worth. And I got 1 worm left. Well, Kraken tentacle, I'm gonna call it a worm though. It's like 2 worms actually if you think about it. It's like 1 worm with another worm wrapping around it. I've been cheating. So if their safeguard is if they ever die, they throw a quantum noise down. I think he died there. And then you shift the attacking model towards the one. Omni programs are, what's it called? They're Omni programs, they can't be shifted. So I've done some extra damage to you. Sorry about that.
We did that.
Luka needs to learn to read. But all that really affected was doing a few extra damage to this guy. Otherwise there'd be quantum break tokens here. They're not there anymore. I don't know if it works out in the end, but that's what it is. Anyways, next activation is mine. And the next activation is, of course, the Dive Master. And he's stunned. He cannot attack this round. So he's stunned. He's doing no damage. And let's figure out what I want to do with him. He's going to go... I don't even know what to do with him. Without being able to attack, he's kind of in a weird spot. Anyways, he's going to go... 1, 2, 3... Well, sorry, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's going to end his turn there, and he is going to have his capacitor charged because he's ending his turn in the quantum noise. His rule is whenever you take damage from the quantum noise instead, charge your capacitor. We're going to spend a couple of RAM and push that back to... Now we'll push it back 1. Now we'll push it back 2. There we go. That's all my RAM. And I'm done. Final activation for the Axiom.
Spider!
Commander Scooter. So Commander Spider, he's going to do some moves. 1, 2...
Oh, we're just going to go 1,
yeah,
2.
just
Faster.
2. And then you're going to take a shot at a worm.
Yes.
Because you got a line of sight down the side. We're looking for a switch, chip, or short. So we have ourselves a chip, a switch, and another chip with a distortion.
With 1 distortion.
Ooh. So you're doing enough. How much damage is that right there? 2?
That's 2.
All right, he's got 1 health left.
So I am going to use my distortion and 2 CS
To do it again?
to do it again.
Alrighty.
So I use 2 getting there. This will bring me down to 2 left.
Yep. And the next attack is enough to kill with the 1 damage. So that's 3 damage, and it's going to kill off this worm and put a quantum break token down. And then I would shift the attacking model 1 square closer towards the token. So the attack model gets shifted 1 towards the quantum break token, and I'm just going to shift you there. Now that I'm playing it properly, yeah, I'll definitely use it to my advantage. So you have to roll a die and consult the chart and take that much damage. Oh, looking for a crash? No, a chip. So he's taking 5 damage.
Ow!
I gotta flip over this console damage because I lost my subroutine. This collective will never gain RAM when this program is deleted. Oh. That's unfortunate, okay.
Sad.
Still have 2 CS left.
So I'm going to move here, so I'm out of the quantum noise.
That's fair.
Now it takes 5 to take this over, right?
It'll be 4 for the pylon that's in my name.
Okay. I don't have enough to do that.
Alright, recalibrated for the second time. I'm gonna readjust my RAM. 3 for my avatar. And I'm just gonna get the additional 2 for my pylons back to 5. And the first program I'm flipping is of course the Dive Master. The Dive Master is gonna attack you. I'm not gonna even try and play any games. He's just gonna stick you with a trident. We're looking for a switch chip or a short. So we have, oh, we got both. And for, I'm not gonna do my quantum discharge for the distortion. It's just gonna be 4 damage.
Goodbye, long shot.
Long shot is out of here.
Blech.
We'll immediately flip over the console damage.
I gain 1 extra RAM every recalibration phase.
Okay, that's huge. That's really nice.
Like the opposite of what happened.
You immediately gain 2 RAM right now. Okay. You immediately gain 2. So you're at 3.
3. Because
losing a function. So he's got CS5. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Use the last CS and 2 RAM to do, I believe it's called Master of the Break. He's gonna discharge his capacitor and give it to that guy, and then he will be able to freely move through the quantum noise until the end of his next activation. Master of the Break on that guy, and play is gonna pass the Axiom. We recalibrated. You're up to 4 RAM again.
Okay, so
you're, so 2 for your leader, 2 for your pylons, and then 2 because you lost a function.
So 6.
And then you get +1 because of your console damage. So 7 RAM. Oh boy! And now what are you flipping first?
Ta-da! The dogs.
Right.
I'm going to attack them.
Dogs are first.
So that's 2.
Yeah, it's only 1 because you ignore. You have dodge.
Oh yes, you're right.
So you do have fast because you're within 3, so you're moving back an additional square just for the 1 CS. And you're gonna take a shot.
Yes.
Into the Leviathan.
Into the Leviathan.
Into the Leviathan then. And shoot time. We got a switch, chip, and a switch.
So.
Just 1 degree.
Just 1.
And it's 1 damage.
1 damage, and I didn't get.
Or it's 2 damage. Oh, it is 2 damage.
Sorry, 2 damage. I didn't get any disruption, so no target lock.
That would normally kill the Leviathan. That 2 damage is going to go over to Jafar Nemo instead.
And
Other dog
is also going to attack the Leviathan.
That makes sense. And so we'll keep that roll. We're going to change the attack to Jafar because he already has target lock, and chances are he's going to take all the damage anyways because I don't want the Leviathan going down. And they have the ability to pass damage to each other. So you rolled 1 success so far, and you can roll any dice you want. So you might as well, yeah.
Oh, I can roll all of them.
Yeah,
right?
any dice you want.
Come on, disruption.
What do we got? Ooh, there we go.
So there's 2, and a disruption.
You just needed the 1.
I get to
do 1 additional damage.
Do 1.
Never mind, that one's 1 extra combat die to maybe get you the 3rd bracket. Is that the 3rd bracket? No, you needed the crash. All right, so that's 4 damage still. 4 damage goes over to Jafar, of course, and he's taken 6 so far. He's got 10 health left. Next activation for the Rezx. Ooh, subroutine, the Black Bonnets. Right, the Black Bonnets are out of here. We are leaving. So they have Master of the Break on them, so they can treat quantum noise as they ignore the damage of it during their next activation, and they treat it as open. So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 for this guy, and this guy's out of here too. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Master Break's gone. That's it for me. We're gonna flip another card for the Axiom.
The pacifier.
All right, Oh god, what is this guy's called?
He is the pacifier.
The pacifier, so he's gonna move. He's got 5 CS.
So we're gonna take the damage.
So we'll roll there.
1.
This will be the damage. Oh, chip. Alright, so he's moved once, he's taking this 2 damage.
So 2 damage.
3, 4, and 5. And then you can turn to face me if you want to.
Alright,
and I'm gonna overclock him once.
And then we'll turn him. Alright. And then I am going to use the range attack, which has range 3, so I can hit this guy. It does not do damage, but hopefully I can push him. Does
it do something like telling me to go back home?
Yes, it is called Return to Your Home.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see where I return you to.
So for every success, you get to shift me in a direction of your choice in a straight line.
Alright, and I needed
switches and patch chips.
And chips.
But it also counts every distortion, right?
Yes.
Alright, so we got 2 successes, 3 altogether then. So you can push me, you choose the direction.
I'm pushing you straight back.
You see, you can't do, that would be impassable, but you can push me there.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's pretty much as far as you can push me, and Citizen, go back to your home.
Yes.
Now I'm rolling for the quantum damage. Hey, I think my guy's dead. Yes, he is. He went right back home. Onto the Rezx, my activation. Ah, the Leviathan. The beautiful, beautiful Leviathan. It's time to attack that dog and get him out of here because he's causing me a big damage. So 3 dice, double chip, and a short. So we have one short. That's okay because I got a quantum power. I do quantum break damage. So if I have 1 distortion, I get to do quantum break damage in addition to the normal damage. So it's going to be 4 damage plus this, which is 1. He only takes 5 damage.
That puts him at 1.
They're both at 1 health. Wonderful.
And your guy takes the damage.
Right. Which means my guy's all automatically target locked. And that is the end of my activation. Next card to pull
is the Praetorians.
Okay. Alright. Here we go.
Just gonna like shift over.
Yep.
And
just rematerialize around them.
Rematerialize so we have more blockage.
Okie dokie. Onto the Praetorians.
Okay.
They have 4 CS.
I'm just gonna move this guy, and that lets me rematerialize, so I've got another guy blocking the hallway.
Exactly, yep.
And then we are going to attack. Needing switches, shorts, and...
Oh, crash. That's a crash. Yeah. So you got switch and oh yeah, you only got the chip.
Yep.
So that's 2 damage. Okay, 2 damage is still 2 damage. Oh, you get to reroll though because you got target lock.
Oh!
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
So I get to reroll.
Yep, you just might as well reroll both. They're not helping you out. Okay.
Well, I got distortion.
We got the double distortion. 2 damage is going to go on to Jafar, which makes him now half dead.
And then I'm just going to
rephalanx.
Rephalanx.
Yep. Rezx and Jafar. He's going to go up next. Jafar's simply going to attack that dog with 1 health. He's looking for chip, switch, short. So we got the chip and the switch. That's going to be 4 damage. And the distortion effect won't matter. The dog dies. Oh. Jafar is not within 3, so I don't have to worry about him being affected by target lock. I have 3 ram left. I'm gonna move that 1, and then down by 2. Puts my ram down to 0. Last flip for Janene.
Spider.
Henry Spider. So we are going to lose my pylon. And then Captain Spider is going to take it for himself for 4 CS. So that will be yours now. And then you still have 2 CS and 2 overclock on him.
So I'm going to move this.
Spin a ram and move it. Yeah. And you still have 2 CS.
So 1, 2.
Other way. 1, 2. You can overclock him twice if you wanted to.
Yeah.
You might as well use your last activation, right?
Yep.
Boop.
So that's 2 overclock, and then I have 2 more ram.
So moving this one.
Or moving this 2 away.
Yeah, just securing it as your own. I've recalibrated him at 3. My ram's up to 4. 3 for my avatar, and then +1 because I only have 1 pylon now. And we're flipping. First thing up is the Leviathan. All you can do is attack Praetorians, essentially. They have phalanx, so I have to discard one of my successes, and they're suffering -2 damage. So I'm looking for a switch, and a short. So we have a short, and that's it, just the 1 short. But I did get 1 distortion. So I'm going to add quantum break damage in addition to this. So it's 4 damage. So I'll get rid of that success for their phalanx. Wait, no, that's not a success. I have to get rid of that one. No damage. There'll be no base damage, but after that no damage is applied, we're going to do quantum break damage on you. For 1. 1 damage on 1 Praetorian.
And do I take that? That doesn't get reduced?
No, that one wouldn't because that's like quantum noise damage. Okay, recalibrating up to 3. Just reorganizing the PAD, and we're at 10 RAM. So you get 2 for your avatar, 3 for your missing function, 3 for your pylons, and it'll be 2 for the node. What's flipping first? Hounds.
The hounds.
So 1 wound hound.
Yes, Omega.
He's gonna survive.
He's going to shoot.
And you have target lock still on him too.
Yes.
So you get a reroll. What are you looking for?
So I am looking for switch short and crash.
So we got a switch. We got 2. Well, you get to reroll either of those though if you wanted to. So we thought it was different symbols. We're gonna reroll those 2 instead.
Whoops.
Okay.
All right.
Only
so
1 success still.
1 success.
And it's 2 damage.
2 damage.
And that damage is gonna go to Jafar. Rezx next. And it's gonna be the Black Bonnets. I'm gonna move 1. And then he's gonna overclock 3 times. Well, 2 times. So he's got CS4 and 2 overclock for 6. So he's gonna use the 5 to flip this to mine. I want this node. And that's 2 overclock, putting me down to 2. So happy that's mine now. Onto Janene's activation.
Praetorians.
Yes. The oh so annoying Praetorians.
Yes, we're not going to move.
It's fair. He's gonna smack the Leviathan and smack him across the cheek with a hammer. Alright, what do you need to hit here?
We need switch circuit.
Okay.
So we got 2.
And that's what the roll was, but the Praetorians actually need chip, short, and crash. So we got 1 success.
1 success.
So it's 2 damage, gonna go on Jafar.
And then we're just gonna hold our phalanx.
Rezx, next activation, it's gonna be the Dive Master. So he's gonna have the capacitor, he's gonna go, whoops, 1, 2, 3, just to charge it. And then that's it. He's gonna attack the big nasty guy. So we're looking for a switch, a chip, and a short. So we got a switch and a chip. Except...
Oh, nothing.
That's a short, I needed a short. Oh, because that knocks it down to bracket 1, right? Never mind, you have to roll the same symbols I rolled.
Yeah, it's I can cancel out any of the dice that you used as successes, but you didn't use that symbol as a success.
That's fair. Okay, so I got 2 degrees of success. It's gonna be 4 damage, and I have 1 distortion. Well, I have 2, but I only need 1. And I'm gonna discharge my capacitor and do quantum break damage in addition. So that's just 1 more damage. Alright, so it's gonna be 5 damage.
Yes.
Janene's flip.
We're going to do
Captain
Spider.
Alright, Mr. Spider. No, please don't shoot the Leviathan anymore.
Sneaking in here.
That's 2. He's gonna face me.
2.
Yep. He's gonna look at the Leviathan.
Can see ya.
Yeah, you can. You gonna take a shot at me?
Yes.
So you need a switch, chip, and a short. And we got switch and a chip. So, and you rolled the distortion, so you get to do this again.
Yes.
For 2 CS.
That is 2 damage. Okay.
So both of Jafar and Leviathan are down to 2 now. And Captain Spider, over there, is gonna go ahead and do another attack, spending 2 CS.
Doing that again.
So we have, oh wow, did you get all 3?
I got all 3, which is only 3 damage. But it might kill something.
It's good enough to kill either one of them. It's pretty much killing anything of my choice. I don't want to lose my avatar, so we're going to lose my Leviathan. Capturing pylons costs 1 more CS than normal. Alright then, my activation. Oh hey, it's Captain Jafar Nemo. So before I start Jafar Nemo, we're definitely going to do Supreme Command on the Praetorians for 3 CS.
Which will cost me 1 of my RAM, because I only have 2 left.
So Supreme Command on them. And Jafar is going to activate. And boy, is he going to run. Boy, is he going to run far. Alright, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Ram. 1, 2. That's it. That's all I can do for Ram. And he's done. And nope. Nope. Onto your flip. Ah, there it is, the pacifier.
The pacifier.
Alright, we're doing an attack against my man.
Yes. So this is his melee, because it's range 2.
Range 2, of course, yeah.
And we got 2 successes.
And 1 distortion.
Yes,
but you
one
needed
distortion.
2.
Yep.
All right. Spending RAM?
Yes, I'm going to spend some RAM to move this guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So spending 6 for that, which works. It definitely works.
Yep.
So you're down to 3 RAM left. Over there. Recalculated or recalibrated. I'm going to get 3 for my avatar, 2 for the node, and 1 for my pylon. Oh, and I get 2 more because I have a missing function. My first flip is going to be the Dive Master. The Dive Master is going to... It's a tough call. Not going to move, he's just going to attack. I'm trying to get rid of this pacifier. He does 3 damage base, so I need to try and get rid of him. Hopefully I don't... as long as I don't roll 1 6... As long as I roll more than 1 success, I should be fine. So I'm looking for a switch, chip, or a short. Okay, I got 2 successes. I got 2 successes.
No.
And that'll be, well, you roll a die, and if you roll, it might be 5 damage. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, no, so it's actually 4 damage, so it would kill the pacifier. The console damage, what do you got over there?
All right, so I may no longer spend RAM to shift or rotate large schema. There's only one of those.
That's only the one, right?
So, and I don't control it. So.
Yeah. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know it looks wonky, but I wanted to charge his capacitor. Might as well overclock twice and bring him over here. Bring that to there. Calibrating, putting you back up to 10 easily. Up to 4, and your first flip, what's it going to be?
It's going to be Commander Spider. Okay, so we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to overclock 6, 7, 8.
Oh boy. Let's bring you down to 8 RAM.
Yep.
Play passes to Rezx, and we're flipping over the black bonnets. All I'm doing with the black bonnets is nothing, actually. I'm just going to spend 6 RAM. We're going to go 4, 5, 6. And just hide him. He's going to hide in the corner. It's the end of the black bonnets. Next activation coming up.
The Praetorians.
Praetorians, of course. Makes sense. Praetorians are moving.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That'd be 5, but you can overclock. And there they've rematerialized. Over to me, we have Captain Jafar Nemo. Gonna hide more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Trying to hide in the corner. Different Jafar Nemo, and I'm done. Next activation
Is the
the pacifier, so he's out. Next one is the hounds.
The hound.
So we're gonna move the hound, and he's gonna look at my black bonnet and shoot at him. Now that's a line of sight blocking tile there, but you can measure line of sight down the side. Anyways, what have we got for shots here? We got ourselves a short, and a chip.
So I need a short.
And
so I get 1.
Yep. And you have only the 1 disturbance, there's no target lock.
Yeah.
So it's 2 damage.
2.
Before the dogs are done activating, we're going to move this schema. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's all your RAM. I can't run forever, I guess. Do my 5th recalibration. My first flip is going to be the Dive Master. I'm going to spend 3 CS for Master of the Break, discharge himself, and give it to the Black Bonnet. Then I'm going to spend 1 CS and move up here, which will give him another charge, because he would take damage from the quantum noise. And then he's going to attack that dog. We're looking for a switch, chip, and a short. Actually got perfect roll for 5 damage.
No.
And dog number 2 goes down. Before we move him, I'll just do my... So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to overclock once to get him back on the tile. Puts me down to 7. For the dogs, the new damage, capturing nodes costs 1 more CS than normal. I'm just going to spend the 7 CS and rotate this schema. And put me down to 0, and I'll end my activation. Calibrating for the 5th time, reorganize the pad, And back to 10 RAM, and the first flip is going to be Captain, or Commander Spider. So yeah, we're going to flip the other one because we put them down in the wrong order. It's the Praetorians first.
I knew which one I wanted to go first, I just didn't put that card down first.
I won't judge you for it much.
Alright, so one, then we are rematerializing.
Yeah. I'm going to steal that node. Hey, that guy's over here now.
Yes, yes he is.
I forgot about him. I think we're going to capture the node.
Yes, and then we're going to capture the node, which will make me overclock 1, and then...
It's perfect, just enough.
Yep, just enough.
Play over to Rezx. Next up is the Black Bonnets. He's not going to do anything. He's just happy where he is. In fact, he's got Master of the Break, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's just going to stand right there. And he loses Master of the Break. I have no RAM, so... Yeah, Commander Spider.
So, we're going to take out Jafar.
This is going to take Jafar out?
Just because we can.
Yep.
So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright, oh, and you're hitting him in the back too. Oh, Captain Spider's going to hit Jafar in the back of the head with his big hammer. He's got 4 dice. You're looking for a switch, chip, or short. So we got a chip, a short, and a chip.
Yep.
So that's the second degree, 2 degrees of success for 5 damage. Jafar's safeguard. Congratulations, Captain Spider. You got lag now.
Yeah. I have disruption, but I cannot overclock him enough to use it.
Oh, you only have the 1 overclock, yeah.
So it wouldn't matter because that would just let me attack again.
Jafar
would be pointless.
is dead.
So.
And the damage from Jafar is, oh geez, select any remaining program. Whenever it moves for the first time during its activation, place a quantum noise token in the space it was occupying. These last for the rest of the game. Okay. Play over to me, and look what a surprise, Captain Jafar, Nemo. That's it, I'm done. And it goes over to, you're done as well,
Yeah,
that's the last recalibration.
I could use all of my RAM to just like control the matrix, I suppose.
Yep,
but it's not
change it all around.
Affect anything.
I'm trying to remember, my favorite thing with this is trying to remember where everything originally was.
Ooh. I know that we moved that a lot. That big one.
I don't know, I know this at some point was, I think, here. I don't even know. That was above that. These two are touching right about here. It's, you don't think it moves around a lot, but it really does. Let's look at objectives for this scenario. So there's the main objective, primary, which neither of us got. I had realized that, I always realize too late that I'm on my final activation, it's not going to matter. So for him, he could have, he would have go kill the dog, but instead he could have just sat there and started downloading the data, but he wouldn't have had it until his next activation, which would have been the 6th recalibration, so that obviously doesn't exist. So I just decided to kill the dog instead, because the dog could have caused me issues. Anyways, the secondary objectives are to have at least 1 function in play at the end of the game. I do. That's 3 victory points.
And I do not.
So that'll be, so nothing for Janene so far. And then the other one is destroy all enemy functions. I did do that. I killed the big crowd control guy.
And my sniper.
And the sniper long shot. So that's 3 more for me. So I'm at 6. And this guy's still alive, so Janene did not get the secondary. And now you check to see controlling nodes and pylons. I control... I control 1 node, so I'm at 8, and Janene controls all 4 of the pylons. So that's 4 to 8 at the end score, and it's actually going to give me my first win in Aetherium, and I'm so happy.
Pay enough attention to the secondaries. Yeah, but you know what? I killed lots of stuff and had fun, so that's.
You know what? I'm glad you like the game. I'm glad you like the game. I won 1 game finally. I think all my other games are ties or losses. Yeah, I tied Rob. I think I lost against Dave, and now I got a win. So, okay, my score is pretty neutral. Thank you, Janene, for letting me have a win.
Yeah,
thanks for being gentle.
So my heart.
That was so nice of you.
Yes, I was gentle as I was smashing all of your men.
Yeah, because my death pile was pretty big. You lost like 4 models.
Yeah, but I think that my biggest mistake was I did that risk of putting my sniper in the middle of the action, not where you want a sniper traditionally. Which is,
I didn't really realize the mistake at first until I actually looked at my cards and like really started reading them. Like, this guy just swims through the noise like it's nothing, and then he gives the ability to other people to do that as well. Like, I like this model. This is actually probably my favorite model in Aetherium so far, just for I love the capability of jumping through the noise. That is awesome. And with that is going to be the end of the game. Thank you, Janene, for coming up. I'll give you that awkward left-handed handshake that everyone just loves to do. And well, thank you for the fun game. I really enjoyed that.
Thank you. I had a blast. It was a lot of fun.
I'm glad you liked Aetherium. Everyone at the studio here seems to be liking Aetherium. I certainly enjoy it. And viewers at home, I hope you guys are liking it as well. And with that, I'll sign off and say happy wargaming.
Happy wargaming.
Hey there guys, if you're enjoying this video series on Aetherium, there's a bonus video in the vault right now. Disclaimer, there's a rules mistake, so we had to do a reshoot. We figured instead of deleting it, we throw it up online anyways. Dave and I had a lot of fun playing the game still. We figured it was still a good game, so for you vault members, all you have to do is click on the link below and check out that video. If you're not a vault member, click on the link below. I'll give you a link for a 7-day free trial just to check out the Aetherium, or check out, I guess, the bonus video for the entire Aetherium video series, as well as all our other content in the vault.